Hey guys, David Lagori with Lagori Drag Racing, and I want to show you a new product I have today. And this product is something that I've thought about, dreamed about for years now with FuelTech, and it's something that I've never had time to do. So I finally found somebody that will produce them for me. It's an exclusive deal. You can only buy these through me. It's something that is going to take wiring down to a very minimum. So I'm just going to get into it, show you guys. It's for a Hayabusa Gen 2 and a FT550. So let's check it out. So here it is. It is a plug and play harness for a Hayabusa Gen 2, and it will plug directly into the factory wiring. You remove the factory ECU, you install the Spark Pro where the ECU goes, and you plug in these to your factory harness. This wires in all of your injectors, your ignition, a bunch of sensors on the bike, speed, gear, clutch, controls your fuel pump, controls your fans. Everything just plugs right in here. You can still use all of your lights, all your clutch switch, everything like that directly on here. Let's just go right down through it. Here's the FT550 ECU connectors. Plug those in. Comes with a O2 Nano harness. The O2 Nano is typically wired and mounted up near the dashboard. With the O2 Nano harness, you have the CAN communication and the O2 sensor. The O2 sensor will go along the bike. The O2 sensor wiring will go along the bike and will go down near the engine temperature sensor, and then it plugs into the O2 sensor. We have a upshift input button. So this is a black and blue wire, and it's black and blue for a reason, because on the stock Gen 2 Hayabusa, the black and blue wire on the left hand controls the horn. So you can unpin that, pin this directly into that connector, and now this is wired in for an upshift button. It can also be used for a two-step or something like that. It's always configurable within the FuelTech. So as we go down the harness, we have a speed sensor input, and the reason why we have a speed sensor here is because the speed sensor goes up to the factory dashboard, so it doesn't go back to the stock ECU. So on the way down, we catch the speed sensor, and we also have a shift solenoid connector. It's a power and ground. The ground comes from the ECU to activate it. It will come with a mating connector and pins, so you can wire your shift solenoid in. Follow down along even further. Here's a oil pressure sensor connector. And the oil pressure, I'm going to send my oil pressure relocator kit, and that allows the pressure sensor not to be directly mounted to the engine, and it goes up near the starter cover. We have battery power, goes to a relay to power everything up. Extra inputs, extra outputs will come with mating connectors and pins. We have a battery ground, and like I said earlier, the Spark Pro 4 and the ECU connectors. It's super easy to do this. You can install this harness in less than 10 minutes and have a running bike. The longest part is going to be actually mounting the FuelTech ECU to the factory front stay. I'm going to send a template with each purchase of this harness. So you're going to get a base map, you're going to get mating connectors for all the connectors that you need to wire up or potentially add on. You're going to get a template for mounting this harness and a oil relocator kit, oil pressure relocator kit. So I'm really excited about this, and I hope it does well. It's something that you still have to run the factory wiring, which isn't ideal, but it's something that you can wire your bike and have it running in very little time, and you can go to the racetrack very, very quickly.